Good afternoon, classmates. I wanted to go ahead and make my initial post, even though I am a few days behind on these two videos. With this, I felt like the first video was very methodical, very well laid out, very easy to follow along and take notes. I'm a huge note taker, and that was a very big thing for me. I believe that he kind of mixed two styles of the organization, possibly topical and cause and effect. Topical because he did list and divide everything out and show you exactly what your what the bad things were, what the good things are, and how to change your voice to make it fit perfectly to what you need it to do. And then cause and effect, because he said, these are the bad things, these are the good things, and this good thing here is what's going to cause you to make people listen to you when you speak. And I feel like that was his main objective in his speech, was to show you how to get people's attention when you have something very important you need to say and discuss and share with people. So I really, really enjoyed that speech. The second one is really down my alley. I have pigs of my own, so it was like, oh, I love pigs. Let me listen to this. I am super interested in this speech. But she was a little more disorganized than I would have liked her to be. I think that she used a spatial narrative pattern, which is cool, great. She was very narrative. She put everything out. It wasn't super dramatic, but it was laid out well. Spatial, she obviously she showed you what portions of a pig were in what products, but it didn't come from, hey, the left shoulder is this, the quarter flank is this, your ribs are this, the jowl is this. She didn't do it like that, which I would have liked. That would have been really neat. Also, when she started talking about the book that she made, she said, I categorized it into these amount of lists, and this is what it's in, chapters. But she didn't go through and show what products were in each chapter. I felt like that was probably something that she would have done that would have made it a little bit better and easier to follow along. Again, back to the note taking. It would have been easier to follow along. But she was very informative also. She did show what I believe her point was that she felt like everybody needed to know what came out of a pig, and how it's used if it's wasted. So I felt like her point was covered. A million things can come out of an animal, livestock. So I think her point was covered, but I think it was done a little sloppier than the first video. So that being said, I can't really decide which one I like the best. The content of the second one was much better, just because I was more interested in it. Although the first one did have very interesting points and I learned something. But if I'm looking at, is the speech easier to follow, it would be the first one, not the second one. So I guess I kind of have favorites on both things. But if I had to take away the content, if both speeches had the same content, it would be the first one by far. He definitely did a better job organizing his speech and making it easier to understand, and it was easier to follow than the second one. So I look forward to possibly hearing some of your all's replies to my video, and I cannot wait to be able to answer your all's. Have a wonderful afternoon.